Hi student, how are you? Today you are going to learn about the topic of magnetism. So let's take a look about magnet. Magnet can be exist naturally and can be by man-made. The magnet that exists naturally is actually in the form of a loaded stone, while the magnet that is by man-made are made by a material such as iron, steel, cobalt, and nickel. Now, let's learn about the properties of magnet. Apakah sifat-sifat magnet? Yang pertama, magnet attracts the magnetic material such as iron and nickel. Yang kedua, magnet has two poles, kutub utara dan kutub selatan, the north poles and the south pole. Yang seterusnya, like poles will repel to each other. When we place two magnets with the same poles together, the repulsive force will produce. Jika kita letak dua magnet berdekatan dengan kutub yang sama, daya tolakan akan terhasil. But when we place unlike poles together, then the attractive force will be produced. Therefore, unlike poles will attract to each other. Next, freely suspended magnet show the north-south direction. If we freely hang a magnet by a string, we will find out that the magnet always show the direction of the north and south. Have you ever played with a magnet? When a magnetic material such as iron and paper clips are placed close to the magnet, it will attract to it. This happens because you place the magnetic material in the area of a magnetic field, where the magnetic force is found in this area. However, when you place it a little further away from the magnet, you will find it is not attracted to it. This is because it is outside the area of a magnetic field, meaning there is no magnetic force attraction here. So, let's see what exactly is meant by the magnetic field. The area around the magnet where the magnetic force can be detected are called magnetic field. Let's take a look of this diagram. This is a magnet. Around this magnet is a magnetic field. This is where the magnetic force is. What is form the magnetic field? The magnetic field is formed by the magnetic field lines. Now here is exactly the pattern of the magnetic field. Ini ialah corak medan magnet. Okay, so what form the medan magnet? Apa yang membentuk medan magnet ini is the magnetic field lines. Yang membentuk medan magnet ini ialah garisan medan magnet. What is the relationship between the magnetic force and the distance of a magnetic substance object? The nearer the magnetic substance object to the magnet, the stronger the magnetic force. The further away the distance of the magnetic substance object, the weaker the magnetic force. Now, let's take a look about the direction of the magnetic field lines. The direction of the magnetic field lines is from the North Pole to the South Pole. Arah garisan medan magnet adalah daripada kutub utara ke kutub selatan. It will start from the North Pole and end at the South Pole. Now, let's take a look about compass. The direction of the compass pointer is always show the direction of the magnetic field lines. Here is the diagram. This is the magnet. If we place a compass surround the magnet, it will show the direction of the magnetic field lines. When we place a compass here, near the north pole of a magnet, the direction will be pointing out, and it will always go into the south pole. Okay, so the direction of the compass pointer is always show the direction of the magnetic field lines. Now, let's learn about the characteristics of a magnetic field lines. Sifat garisan medan magnet. Yang pertama, the magnetic field lines begin from the north pole and end at the south pole. Okay, this line begin from the north pole and end at the south pole. Second, the magnetic field lines never meet or cross each other. When you draw the magnetic field lines, you must make sure there is no crossing or there is no lines that meet each other. Okay, apabila ada lukis garisan medan magnet ini, pastikan tidak ada garisan yang bertindih, okay, ataupun bersilang antara satu sama yang lain. Because the magnetic field lines never meet or never cross to each other. Lastly, the magnetic field lines are close to each other where the magnetic field is stronger. Means that the closer the line, okay, lebih rapat garisan-garisan ini, the magnetic force is more stronger. Jadi kawasan yang stronger adalah kawasan yang berada pada end of the both pole, because the magnetic field line here, garisan medan magnet di sini adalah more closer compared to other places. Okay, so the closer the magnetic field lines, the stronger the magnetic force is. Now, let's learn how to draw the pattern of the magnetic field and determine the direction. First, you will draw the line from the north pole to the south pole. Remember, the magnetic field lines begin at the north pole and end at the south pole. Okay, so the first line. Then you draw the second line. Now remember, in order to draw the line, make sure there is no crossing or there is no line which is meet to each other, because magnetic field lines never crossing and never meet to each other. Okay, so continue until you done with this area. Okay, so same way you did with the other side to form the magnetic field lines. Okay, then you draw a line which is a line that is start from the north pole and end at the south pole. Now you determine the direction of the magnetic field lines. Remember, the lines is always from the north to the south. So from the north to the south, north to the south. Different magnet has a different pattern of a magnetic field. Magnet yang berbeza mempunyai corak medan magnet yang berbeza. Here is the pattern of a magnetic field of a magnet bar. And this is the pattern of a magnetic field from the horseshoe magnet. And here is the pattern of the magnetic field from a magnetite magnet. So that's it for today. See you in next class. Bye.